Hidden from the public eye in a vault sealed tighter than most national secrets, lies an object so feared that even hardened skeptics dare not approach it. An object blamed for sickness, madness, and even death. What power could such a relic hold? And why is it locked away from the world? Welcome to the terrifying mystery of the world's most haunted object. The Dybbuk Box, allegedly a wine cabinet once belonging to a Holocaust survivor, was said to have contained a malevolent spirit. When first purchased at an estate sale, its new owners began to report horrific nightmares, unexplained health issues, and strange apparitions.
I wrote a note saying, "Do not open," but curiosity, it got the better of me. That's when everything changed.
Each new owner told the same tale: oppressive dread, illness, hair loss, broken relationships. One developed a rare neurological disorder. Another had all electronics in his home fail simultaneously. Some returned the box, others destroyed it, but it always resurfaced.
This isn't a haunting, it's a vessel, a spiritual trap. The energy is malevolent, not residual.
Paranormal investigator Zach Bagans acquired the Dybbuk Box for his haunted museum in Las Vegas. He reported strange electrical disruptions and even fainted near the object. After the box was displayed, visitors reported nausea, anxiety, and paranormal encounters.
I've never felt something like that. It's as if the room gets heavier, more oppressive.
Scientists intrigued by the Dybbuk Box's notoriety began testing its materials and environment. While most found no conventional evidence of a curse, others recorded unexplained EMF spikes and auditory distortions. One experiment was halted after multiple lab assistants fell ill.
There's something off the charts with this artifact. I'm not saying it's haunted, but I can't say it's safe either.
The Dybbuk Box isn't alone in its reputation. History is filled with objects believed to carry curses, some tied to ancient rituals, others simply found to bring misfortune wherever they go. Some psychologists argue the Dybbuk Box's power lies not in spirits, but in suggestion. The human mind is a powerful tool, capable of manifesting physical symptoms from belief alone. Sleep paralysis, hallucinations, stress, all could arise from the fear induced by the box's legend.
Fear is contagious. A well-told story can cause physical responses. That doesn't mean the object is supernatural. It means our perception is.
Rumors swirl of government agencies confiscating haunted artifacts for study or containment. Could the Dybbuk Box be one of many? What interest would military research have in objects said to influence the mind or induce fear and illness?
During my tenure, there were artifacts locked away. We weren't told what they were. Some came with psychiatric protocols in case of exposure.
The term Dybbuk originates from Jewish mysticism, a malicious, wandering soul seeking to possess the living. Traditionally, exorcisms were carried out by rabbis using ancient rituals. The Dybbuk Box may be a cultural vessel, a real spiritual threat disguised as an antique.
A Dybbuk does not simply haunt, it invades. To trap it is dangerous. To release it, unthinkable.
Despite its dangers, haunted artifacts like the Dybbuk Box are bought and sold in shadowy online auctions. Collectors chase the thrill, the taboo, the supernatural. But what are the consequences of owning such items?
Some collectors crave power, others want proof. I just wanted the truth until my house nearly burned down.
The Dybbuk Box is not alone. Across the globe, there are dozens of objects believed to house spirits or curses, whether they're relics of war, spiritual conduits, or simply tainted by tragedy. Each shares a common warning: do not disturb. Today's paranormal researchers rely on more than EMF meters and Ouija boards. They bring scientific rigor to their studies, documenting changes in magnetic fields, temperature, and human reaction. But even they admit the Dybbuk Box defies logic.
It's not just folklore. We see measurable spikes in data, heartbeat elevation, magnetic anomalies, infrared distortions.
Some parapsychologists suggest that traumatic events imprint emotional energy onto objects. Could the Dybbuk box be a spiritual sponge, soaked in grief, pain, and rage from a past tragedy that never healed?
It's possible that people project their own trauma onto these items. But when trauma is shared, when many report similar experiences, it suggests a deeper energy resonance.
One theory claims the Dybbuk box was created by a Holocaust survivor who used Kabbalistic rituals to trap a malevolent spirit, a last act of spiritual defense. If true, its origins lie in suffering unimaginable, and its haunting, a cry for justice.
Spiritual resistance was real. Stories of encoded prayers, amulets, and protective curses were passed down. If the Dybbuk box is authentic, it could be an artifact of both trauma and hope.
Could belief alone activate the curse? The line between placebo and portal is blurry. When dozens experience identical symptoms, hallucinations, nightmares, health decline, it begs the question, is belief a gateway to reality?
Fear triggers the amygdala. We can see neural activity spike from simply being told an object is haunted. But what if something outside is triggering that spike too?
Some say ownership of the Dybbuk box exacts a toll. Nightmares, illness, paranoia. The current keeper refuses to destroy it. Instead, he performs rituals of containment, convinced it must never be opened again.
I can't explain everything, but I've seen enough to never doubt it. It changes people. It tried to change me.
Across the world, cultures developed containment strategies for haunted artifacts. Is sealing these objects ethical? Are we preserving evil or protecting humanity from a force beyond comprehension?
The line between academic curiosity and spiritual danger is razor thin. Some knowledge should not be tested lightly.
Documented reports, some verified, others dismissed, continue to accumulate. A pattern forms. Unexplained illness, broken relationships, suicide attempts. Whether cursed or not, the Dybbuk box leaves destruction in its wake. The implications ripple across every aspect of society: religion, law, identity, science, and belief. Some see the Dybbuk box as a relic of superstition, others as a warning of humanity's hidden spiritual realm. Perhaps the greatest threat isn't the artifact itself, but the secrecy surrounding it. Stories suppressed, victims ignored, power held in silence.
When belief is dismissed, we lose more than stories. We lose a piece of who we are.
The world's most haunted object is locked away, not because of what it is, but because of what it reveals, that our fear of the unknown still governs us. One day, someone may open the box again, not out of curiosity, but out of arrogance. And when they do, they may not just release a spirit, but awaken something in us.
The content presented in this video is based on publicly available information, including historical documents, declassified reports, and verified sources. The images and graphics shown are AI-generated and created for illustrative purposes only. While every effort has been made to ensure accuracy, this documentary does not claim to be a comprehensive or definitive account. The views expressed are for informational purposes only and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the producers. This video is not sponsored or endorsed by any organization or individual associated with the events or topics discussed. All copyrights and trademarks belong to their respective owners.